What's up, party people? Today is day 34. So today we've got our variation SUMO that we're taking very slow, very easily, and with no need to rush anything. I think or I should say I know, what we settled on last week was a beltless paused for as long as I feel strong. I feel like I might do that again. I might even repeat the weight of 270 and just see if I can make it look even cleaner for a single with some back offs. I have no need or want to be chasing weight randomly. I just want to basically get something that I feel really confident in. And in that case, weight is not the important factor. It's just how I feel about moving said weight. So we've got the chocolate squares bar instead of the Panny C. So we're back to these now. The mouth infection is gone, but the underlying issue, which is the fact that my gum sits over the back of my wisdom tooth, is still there. So I'm going to have to go get surgery and have that cut out. It should all be done relatively quickly. I will go and basically just visit a family friend who's a dentist, and he should be able to cut it out of me pretty toot sweet. So hopefully not a long recovery at all, and if I have to eat on this side of my mouth for a few days, well, I've been doing that for like 2 weeks now, so it's really no biggie. For my bench today, I think usually it's the long pause bench. I will assess my wanting to do around that. I think keeping like the long pause double might be quite nice. I think I might drop it down to a 4 pause rather than a 6 pause. Not being able to properly leg drive is causing me a bit of issues in my chest, but the main thing I'm going to focus on is trying to get that really nice arch in the setup and then incorporate the right parts of my back into actually moving that bench. And then the final thing to talk about is my accessories. So my accessories off this deload and into the next block are all going to be biomechanically primary. So what that means is, like we saw last week where I changed a lot of my stuff, I was doing like Zercher front foot elevated split squats, I was doing seal rows, I was doing incline alternating dumbbell. Everything about this block, I'm going to prioritize the accessories that help with my biomechanics. So for me today, we'll probably have short seated alternating lat pull downs. We'll probably also have half kneeling row, and then maybe split stance contralateral load Camberini deadlifts, which are a really weird sounding one, but I will show you all of these and then you'll understand what they are. But yeah, it's going to be shorter, sweeter, as always with these kind of more specific biomechanical accessories. And I think I might also just add in like a little bit of leg curl at the end. We will see. I don't want to fully neglect like the bodybuilding side of stuff. I've had a really good couple of blocks with the more bodybuilding style and a slightly more uptake in food. I'm sure my physique might be showing it, fingers crossed. But I don't want to neglect the biomechanics. I don't want to neglect the hypertrophy. So it's trying to find that balanced middle ground. But I think that about covers everything. So time to make like a banana and split. I'll see you in there. Bye. So I'm a man of my word. We're sticking with 270. The warm-ups have felt immaculate. Like the best sumo has felt in a long time. And for me, doing basically like front hold goblet squats to warm up really helped me with getting my scapula into that like so it'd be my scapula in a externally rotated position, basically getting like my lats flared, everything into the anterior chain because it just feels strong as hell. Currently listening to a remix of Sleep Token with Heartbeat Emergence. Goes hard. I'll hit this for a pause single, we'll go from there. This is my issue with Sumo. It's a toxic relationship. Because every time I try to leave it, it treats me oh so good. But we're not going to push the PO with this one. I'm just happy with that sit. So now it's time for back offs. And I think I'm going to do, call this a single at 7. I'm going to do triple at 6 and then a triple at 95%. Nice. I mean, this was supposed to be deload, I realized. See, I'm getting overzealous. Well, damn. 270 for a single. I'm calling that a deload because that was easy as hell. All right, I'll drop it down to 220 and do a set of 5 because it's a deload. I'm going to take 220 for a set of 5, I think. Or maybe a triple, actually. Yeah, I'll take 220 for a set for a triple and then leave it there. Yeah, just be real gentle on the whole deload premising, given I accidentally just sent 270. I mean, it moved like a 6 or 5. But yeah, not going to tempt fate for the deload. I'm gonna tell you this now. This is the best my sumo has felt in a while, even with like the poor reform on rep 2 and 3 there. I can just abuse it. My hook grip didn't hurt today. I just hook gripped and pulled and it was there and it turned up for me. Why is my relationship so toxic with sumo? I've only ever treated it right. And the second I think I found a new love and moved conventional, here it is, turning up, showing up as a partner. It's a tough one, but it's why we do both sumo and conventional. If one's good, 2 must be better. We got bench now, 4 count pause. See you for that. So I've settled for 190 for the double at 4 for this deload. I'm just going to try and find like that really nice arch, and if I get this for a single and it feels really nice, I'll leave it a single. I just want to have really nice control over this, so I want this to be a good 4 count. I want it to be easy, but I want to get the arch. So I think I'll small steps, 1 rep at a time. That felt really good. I did miss the upper lat activation though, so I'm gonna do another single of this in like 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, that moved really well. I think I'm gonna do a back down triple with 170 and see if I can get that. I'm right on the cuff, just see if I can get that lat tension to play ball with me. So I'll see you for that. Time for that 170 triple. That felt a lot better, to be fair. I watched that back, but kind of like screwing my chest up by packing everything underneath my back. It felt good. It felt controlled. But we've got accessories now. So we've got the short CU cable pull down, single arm cable row. So it's a bit of a back focus session. Camperini deadlifts. And then I'm gonna hit probably a bit of like rear delts as well. So 4 of them, but relatively quick. For accessories. that's the session done, ladies and gentlemen. Sumo is a toxic lover. She got me feeling all kinds of ways. I just don't want to let her go, especially when she treats me so well. But it shows me that just taking a little bit of time, putting it on the back burner, Sumo does have some roots to it. You know, there's definitely something there that I can work upon, and therefore I will. For conventional, that's still going to be like my main pull, I think. And we've got a rest day tomorrow, so I might go and try and find somewhere to go for a swim. I think that'd be nice. And then, yeah, I will see you all for Thursday's session, where we have a deload bench single. It's probably going to be like 220, 230. Let me just run that back. I'm about to bench more than pretty much everyone in the UK, bar one dude, and it's going to be a deload, which is, whew, average for me. So I will see you all for the next episode. May your lift stay big, your stresses stay small, and I'll catch you for the next one. Bye bye.